Something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball. One.
110.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
There's Robbie Cano now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The count now at 2-1. Line drive base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if. It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Heading out towards shallow right. O'Brien on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Mets. Corey Oswalt starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
A ball and no strikes. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ramos has got it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Anderson.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. He's set. Here it comes. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Conforto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. It is Curtis Granderson who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Rojas is off of first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 now to Granderson. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Full count still. Fouled off. The next 3-2. A take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jorge.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and 2. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Still 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlin at the plate, Dominic Smith. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Dominic Smith.
First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1.
Ball
2-0.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Luis Guillorme will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Granderson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
Set to get his day started, Luis Guillorme. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guillorme, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Bases are empty, one man out. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Corey Oswalt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Neil Walker, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Down the first baseline. To his left, Smith. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn around with a 3-run bomb.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting it.
Striding into the box, Monty Harrison. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Another full count pitch home. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Sent toward first, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout.
27, Mike Trout.
First offering on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. To 1-2 now. Fastball well outside. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Jed Lowry is on deck. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Here's Jed Lowry now, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon, and that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently 2nd on the ball club in that department. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Cano, as in don't you know, part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Lowry, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Sliced hard on the ground. Cano has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Lowry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 2-0. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Well, he hit that ball pretty
Now
well,
batting.
but the only problem
The right
was that he
fielder,
pulled off it just a
Michael
bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Three and 0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
3-1 the count now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Conforto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
3-2 full count. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Conforto is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. Pitch popped up. Anderson has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Luis Guillorme. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Skied into very shallow right. O'Brien waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mets out in front, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Curtis Granderson. He drew a walk his first time up.
The left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. So stepping in, Neil Walker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Alfaro, the runner at second with 1 away. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
So striding in, Peter O'Brien, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, home run number 9 on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
The center fielder.
Stepping in now, Monty Harrison.
Monty Harrison.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And the pitch.
Nope.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So here now is the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I got the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line hard, but foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 4. 2-1 now, Miami. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Your
Jeff
attention,
McNeil
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. He'll step in here at 275. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Count even now at 1-1.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. He swings and misses, throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Trout leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So a man at third here with 2 gone and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Too low, 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The set and the 1-1, and it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. He's going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One and two. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Seth Lugo, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Here's Starlin Castro. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 0 for 4.
Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. Smith ranges to his left, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Conforto. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order that they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Austin Bryce takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 37, Austin Bryce.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Bryce is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael
Arlene Garcia comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Michael Michael Conforto will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Behind 0-2 now. Cespedes aboard here at first with nobody out. Now another 0-2. Fouled off. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.